Hello, 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 and welcome. It is Monday afternoon, so it's back to, I say it's back to the norm, but we've not done this since July, I think. It's hard mode Snowrunner. And here we are with one of the thirstiest vehicles in the West. With some little logs. I mean, they're long logs, but, you know, there's only a couple of them on there for now. Yeah. It's time to earn some money in hard mode and do some big logging contracts. So hello, Kim. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you've been enjoying playing Skyrim. And yeah, so where we are is last time we finished off laying all the rail sections and we shoved the train down into the train station. But then moved it back because it covered the ramp crossing the rail line. What else did we do? We got a big pipe out of the river and dragged it up the hill up there. Which map is this? This is Wisconsin. This is back in phase 3, which was, yeah, the first login centric. So from the thumbnail down here, you can see I've readied some stuff to move, but first I should make some money. So we've got order for logs, which is to deliver 2 sets of long logs to the farmer's house. So I grabbed these in the other map earlier on and brought them through. So I think, is this a shortcut? No, this isn't a shortcut. This is, in fact, the map in which you obtained this very truck. Right, so... Right, I'm wondering, because the logs are loose, I'm wondering how treacherous a route like that is going to be. And I'm thinking it's going to be quite bad, so I'm going to take it easy. If you know, the logs were packed, I'd be cruising down that dirt track, but I don't want to have to keep putting the logs back into position just to get them on the trailer. So I'm doing it like this so that I only have to make 1 journey, not 2. Because especially for this truck, that saves a lot of fuel. And it means, and coming this way also means that, you know, you saw my fuel consumption, which was less than 5 litres per minute there, which for this truck is fairly unheard of. Hey Mike, how's it going? We had a good weekend. Hope you can all hear me all right. I probably sound a little bit different. Nvidia broadcast is being a little bit silly, as I found out at 1:45. Well, 1:45 the hour. So unable to reinstall it in time. So that'll be the reason if I sound a bit different or you hear some other noises in the background that you wouldn't ordinarily hear. That'll be why. This is more raw. Just raw input, really. Oh, hey, Andrew. Great game to chill out on. Yeah, definitely. Apart from if you fall over, then it's one of the worst. Because it can be rage-inducing. But, yeah, it's good to have you. Hope you're well. But we're just taking it easy before we get onto the big stuff of moving giant trees. We'll do something straightforward. Although this hill's a bit steep. But in the, what I call my prep phase for stream preparations, I came into this map and I had to look through everything I'd done because it's been like 3 months since we've been on this save. Where is the farmer's house? Okay, so through the rail plant and then keep right. That fuel consumption down. Oh, short and sweet. But yeah, this is this one pays pretty well for what you have to do. I think it's 17,000 for 2 sets of long logs, and you could just carry them down in one go like this. from there's the login area that's in the other map, but just in the south, where you have to cross over the river. I'll show you. So I brought the logs from this logging station here, and then just came back across the river through the gateway. It's actually a really short journey. But it's always good to save fuel where you can with a truck like this. So we're bringing all 6, and we'll unpack 3 when we arrive. We'll unload 3, pack the remaining 3, deliver those, and then reload the 3 we had just taken off. And then that'll be that. And then we'll get a real struggle going. I don't know if I want to go this way. Might go through the back of here. I hope that wooden picnic bench can be destroyed. Because I'm about to plow through it. Yes! Does the truck have the power to get past it, though? That's the real question. Apparently not. This is one hardy picnic bench. There we go. Should we don't smash some wheels? Some rogue wooden planks. Now, even though I have elected to do it this way, loading and unloading long logs is an absolute pain in the backside. Because if you don't pick up the log, sort of center mass, it will just swing all over the place. It'll hang at stupid... Okay. So it will hang at stupid angles, making it nearly impossible to actually get onto the trailer. Why did I take fuel tank damage then? Right. Oh, see, I understand that time. Where am I going? That's the side. Oh, it's just here. Okay. Oh, the most important thing for loading long logs is making sure you're straight. You've got straight alignment. Right, so that's where they want them. Let's get the crane up and running. Seeing as 2 are green, we'll leave them there. We will attempt... I don't want to grab 2, I just want to grab 1 at a time, because you really struggle to pick up more than 1 long log at any one time. It's a good little side angle I got there. See, it's just hanging at an angle. I really wish it wouldn't. Right. Put that one down. Right. I am now going to try and grab 2. Just so I can shimmy. Nope, maybe not. Oh well. Yep, yeah, because it's hard mode, it's all vanilla stuff. No mods on the go here. Come on. There you go. Once you got your 3 green dots, move that out of the way. Hit pack. Right, pull the crane out again. Because when you pack, it folds the crane away. Yeah, you might straight. It is pretty hard to actually pick up logs off the ground. So it might need a couple of lifts just to try and get that positioning right. Oh, especially, oh, I've managed to wedge the log under the wheel and against the crane. There we go. Now I've grappled the trailer as well as the log. It's going well. Come on, there you go. Right, nope. Now you've dropped it again. It's like being in the arcade, playing the crane game. Except instead of a teddy bear, it's a, I don't know, 20-meter piece of wood. Ooh, just got it. I feel like he's going to drop it in a second. So we're going to beat him to it. Just maneuver that outwards. Here we go. All right, last one. Yeah, you see what I mean? I'm not that off center, but look at the angle, which just makes it so difficult to line up. Right, come on, crane. There we go. Boom, 17,700, which is a very healthy sum. Puts us on 312,000. So now we're going to get into the good stuff. That was the intro. Here we are. This maneuver to get into this position was an absolute nightmare because I reversed the truck and trailer down the hill. Which meant I reversed around the telegraph pole at the top of the hill. It took a few attempts, but we got there in the end. And then we're using the Zix with the heavy crane to actually pick up. It wasn't much of a challenge for the Zix to pick up the Sequoia, to be honest. But the real question is whether or not BM can actually climb out of this gully. I'm not sure that it can. But we're going to give it a go, obviously. Because, well, we kind of have to. We use the power of high range to... Yes, we can. I used the repair packs from the Zix and the Tetraforce just there to repair the engine and the suspension. But we still do have a broken wheel, which I believe, yep, is the front right. Right, so now we've just got to be careful getting down here. I suppose I should actually set the mission. There we go. This bit is a bit tricky. Could quite easily roll over. Now, this truck has a fairly high ride height. And the last thing you want to do with a truck and a trailer is tip over. Especially if you've got some cargo. Right, let's see if we can just skip across the mud. Grand. I don't think we'll need all-wheel drive at this point. Oh yeah, I can't skip because I'm in hard mode. Sorry, but you have to endure the darkness once again. Right, so now it's actually a straightforward drive. But this, you do need a 5-slot trailer for Fallen Titans. Luckily, I didn't have to buy... I thought I was going to have to buy like the high saddle 5-slot, but I tried this and it works. So you could use the sideboard bed version as well. It's going to give it a bit of all-wheel drive just to assist getting through this mud. I mean, this truck is working well as a sort of a trailer hauler for nipping around. You know, it's driving on conditions that aren't too, you know, bad for it. And it's freeing up some of my other trucks to do some of the harder tasks, such as, you know, big logging or being a crane, you know, or a rescue vehicle, those sorts of things. I did spot earlier when I was having a look around, there is a fuel tanker in the corner, which I'm tempted to go and get, because I'm assuming it's going to be full. The tanker trailer. Presume now the camera's going to go crazy. Oh no. It's just going to face through all the beams. So yeah, there are 3 of these altogether, I think. And these are loaded onto the train. Which, do I take the shortcut here? I'm not really at a good... With a trailer, it's not really a good angle. I don't mind going all the way around. Have a look. Is it? Yeah, it's 3 in total. Ooh, am I going to have to load them into the rail car? Using a crane? Might have to. Which is, yeah, I've got no problem with that. These are being, yeah, loaded onto the train. So I guess ordinarily you would take the train last. And they have it connected to the train car. Is that a shortcut? It is. Let's take this route. Oh, it's a bit. There's a really big. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. I was hoping it might have broken, but nope. Okay, right, we'll go left. No doubt the back of the trailer will now catch on this. Oh, no, we got away with it. And even with a broken steering wheel, it's still handling pretty well. Though a lot of my trucks, I had a quick look around all my trucks, and some of them are, yeah, they've seen better days. Like the Cat 745C is in the other map. That's the suspension's nearly gone. The engine has taken enough damage that it will consume more fuel while it's running. I had to repair this because the engine and the suspension were mostly knackered. Yeah, I mean, what I've not fixed is a much shorter list. Okay, it looks like we just unloading this spot. Oh, not the green box though. Manual. Okay, right. So I've got to get close. I've got to bring my crane over. So if I maneuver, get a bit closer. I'm going to have to do that whole drive again with the crane truck. Okay, right. So we'll park that there. Grab the Zix, which is on the cliff edge. Say, is there a different... There is a... Would that be quicker? Quicker way back? It's a bit different, so why not? The mighty Zix. Although it's semi-convenient because at least I can... oh, the path out is up there. Oh, am I going to fit through that gap? I need to replenish the repair parts on the roof. Well, I hope I fit. Do just. Yeah, slightly different route back. Why not? Suppose if I had a bit more of a beefy truck hauling the Sequoia, I could have come this way. But I know the ascent up towards the bridge is not so straightforward. As we, what was it we towed up there? Was it a Derry Longhorn? 4520? Which I think in the end we used this truck for, and even that was is this a task? Oh, it's a contest. Oh, it's slalom. No. Right. I tell you what, we don't exactly consume heaps of fuel, so we'll get a bit of a shifty on. That purple sky. Right, hopefully I don't go the wrong way. It looked like there was an alternate route there, or was it the way I was supposed to go? Oh no, they both come out the same place. One just has a pond, and the other goes to the coast. Come on now. You've got this. Avoid the rock, because no doubt that would cause damage. Is this a route? It doesn't look like it. But we're going this way now. Doesn't really matter to this truck because it just goes where it wants to. There aren't many obstacles that'll get in this thing's way. Except maybe an icy road. Right, so we want to keep right because we're going up the hill, trying to get to the road. Can't remember exactly where the other two logs are. It won't show me roughly where they are until we've done this first stage. It seems like I'm going to have to go as a convoy anyway for... I need a crane on that end to load the log, and one on the train end to unload it. Come on, you big thing. So you go all the way up, and then you have to go down. Oh, got some tight corners. Feather it a bit. So we'll do... add a bit of brightness so you can see a bit more during the night. Oh, these headlights have really good range. Yeah, potentially. Well, I'd say, you know, maybe I grab another crane truck, but I mean, I have to pay to have another crane. I'm pretty sure I took this one off the Dan. But the Dan kind of has a new lease of life with those shiny new tires that it has. Okay. These blades of light. Oh, I didn't unpack the sequoia. No, not remove. And drop. There's one sequoia. Right, where? Oh, wow. Where is? Oh, there it is. Middle of the swamp. I see. They spawn in as and when. Right, well, I can see that the BM is low on fuel. And now it isn't. Though that has used up all of my reserves, but that's fine. Just gonna restore the crane properly. Yeah, just to make sure. Right. Using the step. Oh, yes, of course. You can't load up the spare fuel modules directly. So you have... Yeah, it's such a pain. Right, and if we head down here, so after you complete one of the tasks, you will unlock the little repair and restock option. It's at the train station, which it's sort of only needed for hard mode because it's for replenishing resupply parts. I don't have any spare wheels, so that's fine. Now we're good to go again. And what I'll probably do is tow the BM behind me. Because where we're going, it's not going to be able to get through there on its own. Oh, and if I need to, there's some wood there. Right, so I want to head across the bridge. It's a bit of a maze to get down into this area. That's for sure. There's a lot of water. Looks like a lot of small trees as well. I've been this way and it's rubbish. We've come down through here before. Right, okay. I know a route. I'm actually going to plot it out, which is not something I would normally do. We can get down through there. I mean, the Zix will be able to just tow all the way, and then we'll see if we can get out this way. But tow the truck saved me having to do the drive twice. What's the time of day? Just after midnight. Want this a little bit closer because we're going to be making some tight turns. But like I say, it's not often I do waypoints, but when you're going through the woods like this, it's it can be a nightmare. Oh, especially given we're towing a trailer as well. Yeah. So as we're off-roading and going uphill, terrain's going to change, so we can just... The truck's got enough torque and engine power just to keep itself in the high gear, and it'll enable us to maintain speed rather than constantly shifting back and forward through the gears or having to go... Well, I said that, and then I had to switch into low plus anyway. But that'll be because we are towing. Right, yep. So it's leveled out. Terrain's eased off a bit. Back into high. Quite a lot of lampposts, well, telegraph posts on this route. Right, I believe it's quite a sweeping bend in a second. Just after this little outcrop. Where did I come down here for initially? Was it wood? Wooden planks, maybe? Oh, I've put the marker there. Hopefully it counts as me being near it when I make the turn here. Yep. Thank you. Keep right while turning left. Yeah, it's. I think as the map developments have gone on, the map is like the map menu is less like the actual map as the updates progress. Like, this should be water here, or vice versa, and then there is the opposite. Or, there are lots of trees here, and then you get them, you can just drive straight through. Right, hopefully we can get through here without any issues, though that is a mighty tree in the road. Times 5. So I'm very non-specific about which tree I was referring to. Should be able to just crawl up. But what am I... The outriggers. There's the Sequoia. Don't know how I didn't see it the first time I was down here months ago. But as you can see, the Zix has no trouble in these conditions. Ooh, yeah, it looks like we came down here. Maybe for some metal beams. I might just give it a nudge to turn it around. Because it's actually fairly lightweight. So we'll need to reverse to get the crane alongside the trailer. Let's do that. I might see if I can turn around just to get the lights, so it's a bit easier for you all to see. Should be able to reach with the crane. If in doubt, just essentially just drag it. It doesn't appear to be lifting up. Hey Fuad, how's it going? Hope you had a good weekend. There we go, this is Sequoia number 2. Like that before it falls off. Oh yeah, I suppose I better do it manually because there's 1,001 things I can connect the winch to. Back in Wisconsin. Yes, we are. Yeah, we're back in hard mode. Picking up where we were from last time, which is phase 3, all the way back in July. Is there... I suppose I could turn around. Oh, can I maybe weave my way through all these trees? That's not really a road. I mean, none of these are roads, but rather than coming up here, doubling back on myself, and then having to go all the way and then double back on myself again. Time flies, yeah, because I was offshore, then I went to Belgium, and then when I got back, so that was 5 or 6 weeks. Then when I got back, phase 8 was on the PTS for 5-6 weeks. And then we played the release of it last week. I'll just carry on. There's plenty of fuel dotted around the map. Oh, Belgium was really nice. Belgium was really nice. I was there for the Spa Formula 1 Grand Prix weekend, which was the end of August. And that was fantastic. Right, yeah, we're just gonna, I guess, just carry on in a straight line until we leave this watery place. I wonder why the winch is not connected to the tow hook. It's a bit weird. Just offset. Some of the maneuvers coming up, I might have to detach and drive the BM on its own. It can be, but a lot of people in non-native English countries do speak English, like they're taught it in school. So I mean, in Belgium, there are, oh god, there's at least 3 regular languages. So you've got French, Dutch, and English. Maybe some people that speak German as well. So a lot of Europe will be multilingual. Yeah, I get by poorly. I'm not amazing at other languages, but pick up little bits where I can. Right. Come on, you can make this turn, ideally without falling over. That would be ideal. Oh god, this water's deep. Or at least it looks it. Oh, nice refreshing juice. But no, I mean, if I'm ordering at a restaurant, I will try to order authentically. I feel like the BM could do this track on its own. Can you speak another language? I mean, I studied German at school, but I didn't do particularly well in it for the exams, and then I've not really had a need to continue to try and keep up with any German. I mean, I've never been to Germany. So I maybe some words and phrases, but I can't have a conversation or anything. Okay, the BM got past that massive log, which is good. I think I keep right, just going up because they're sort of a small confluence of routes. We're going to keep right. Actually, I'm going to double check if I keep right. Yep. Keeping right is right. Is all right. Yeah, that's the thing. If you don't use it all the time, then it sort of you tend to forget about it a bit. Or you only remember things such as swear words. Oh, I have a feeling that fallen tree is going to be... Yeah, I've done the right thing. That fallen tree is going to be a nuisance. Yep, trailer's wrapping around it. It's being a pain. Oh, and then big turn. Turn, damn it. Ah, I can go through the gap here. Hopefully. Oh dear. That wasn't it's just the sheer force of the Zix just dragging the trailer through. More on grammar writing than speech. Yeah, I mean, God, I couldn't write anything down in another language. I think I do the speech a bit more than I do. I'm saying I would be better at speech compared to written. It's quite funny, they say that the grammar and the English language is one of the hardest in the world. Yeah, a lot of people that I've met when I've been working away in, like, say, Norway or in Belgium, more often than not, their speech and grammar is superior to native English because of colloquialisms and laziness. At least German can still be written with English. Oh, yeah, different symbologies is not the right term. But yeah, because this is English, I think it's Gregorian, where we all use sort of the same letters, but like you say, for India or like Mandarin as well, or the Cyrillic alphabet, it's a whole different ball game, which must mean for say using a computer where certain keyboard layouts are very standard. So there are two English standards. There's a European standard because of the prevalent use of accents. But yeah, I wouldn't know where to begin with with some aspects like that. Right, let's get this. Oh, a bit too far back. In the air. Give it a little twist. Pop it down. Whoops, the daisies. That's not quite in. Carriage. There we go. Stage 2 complete. Right, where's this last one? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's not far from that fuel trailer, you know. So what's going to be the easiest way? And, well, no, I might as well grab that upgrade. So we can come down here and go across the beach. Which, if this beach, if you've got a vehicle with a rapid vehicle with a high range gearbox, for instance, like the Royal BM, this beach is so funny because the vehicle will just bounce and all over the place. Is there a route through here? There must be. Let's be able to do this. Get the upgrade along the way. Wow, used quite a bit of fuel there. Let's go get some more. Just take the Tiger to the beach. Yeah, that'll be pretty rapid. But the BM's got really springy suspension, so it flies around. The Tuz Actaeon is very much the same as the BM. As it, you know, you'll be driving along with such speed, you'll end up sort of like popping wheelies. I think the Tiger will be next Sunday's review, as I selected 2 vehicles this morning for my plan for the week. I think, do I have the sheet open? I don't have the sheet open. So I think I have one more DLC vehicle to have a look at. As in like the phase 1 to 8 vehicles. One more of those to do, then I believe they're all done. Then stick the Tiger in there as well. So that will be... I remember this path being a lot harder to get on to. Oh no, it's further along, yeah. Yep, so we're aiming for what, Thursday for the last DLC vehicle review. That'll be from phase 7. You can probably figure out which it is because I've already done the Sprinter. And then we'll do the Tiger for Sunday as I continue to put together the review mega marathon, as I've started to actually put the video project together. And all the raw footage for just the vanilla trucks is 2.5 hours, which we're going to cut down to, well, a minute ish per vehicle. Oh, and I've got to record the voiceover bit, and that's going to be 40 minutes of solid talking, which I never mess up or get wrong. I never mess speech up and have to edit half of it down from repetition or starting again. But it's fine. I'll get there. It'll be worthwhile, I hope. For the greater good. Create one big useful review tool. A chapter for each vehicle, or at least for each class. Because the chapter things on the time bar look really small. Do I enjoy making those kinds of videos? I've not done anything of this scale before. The top 10 stuff is actually very straightforward. where, I mean, it's only 10 different clips. It's, hang on, which way through that one? But a video of this scale, well, I say a project, because there will be multiple videos covering. So you got a video for the vanilla trucks, one for the year 1 pass, another for the year 2 pass, and then another for the DLC. And then eventually, when year 3 is done, there'll be one for the year 3 pass. And I was thinking that as of now, because it's going to be a while before we get any year 3 content, can bundle all of those together into one mega video that'll be, I don't know, I feel like it'd be about 2 hours long or something. Oh no, it'd be an hour and a half-ish, because there are now 80 vehicles in Snowrunner. Right, if you're struggling for power and you're in low plus and it seems like you're going slowly, just dial it back. Because chances are you'll do the same speed, but you should save a bit of fuel. Hey bro, how's it going? Wow, we're really struggling here. It's not even a particularly big hill. Where do I go? Oh. I think I keep left. Fallen Titans wanted to do that, but I felt lazy and never did it. It's, to be honest, it's pretty straightforward. This is my setup for it. And what, we're an hour into the stream and I've done 2 out of 3. Oh yeah, I want to keep left so I can grab the upgrade on the way through. Oh, the engine of the BM's not on. That's why I'm that's why I'm struggling a bit. Makes so much more sense now. Oh wow, already up to 8 likes after an hour. You wonderful, wonderful people. Come on. Yeah. A small issue with using the Royal BM and that trailer is that the trailer isn't quite high enough to match the BM. So sometimes when turning, their chassis collide, reducing your ability to turn. Right, I don't think I'm going to come back this way because it's taking ages. Does this actually bend around? Oh, hang on. There's a gap in the trees there. I'm just going to... Yeah, I thought that might be it. I'm just going to aim for the gap. Not steering... Not doing 2 U-turns. Watching your last construction sim stream. My phone was broken. Couldn't chat. Game does look interesting though. Your outfit was awesome. Yeah, those are my work clothes. That's my standard gear for when I'm away. Right, let's. But yeah, it's a pretty fun game. It's not that simulatory, but yeah, it's pretty fun. Oh, of course it's the long range box. Right, I'm gonna cruise down this hill. Oh, it looks like it's in a ditch. I'm sure this will go well. nice and gently. And off comes the BM. Yeah, you see, look at the trailer. Oh, that's normal. Little, yeah, exactly. A little cosplay on the stream. Why not? I've got the gear. Why not? Maybe I should get an outfit that matches this guy. Like his little... He's kind of dressed like a fisherman. Is the game difficult? No, it's not difficult. You can, with the contracts you get in Construction Simulator, you can reduce or increase the number of steps required to complete a project. I mean, that affects the amount of money and XP you get, but it's not a difficult game. You're hard pressed to like run out of money or something like that. You can rent any vehicle for, like, as soon as you start, so you're not like limited or in that regard or anything. And the rental fees typically aren't much. I'd say it's quite straightforward. It's quite easy, really. Guess the only difficult bit would be getting used to there are so many different control schemes, you know, from using cranes to using diggers and dump trucks. Everything is a slightly different setup. Oh dear, I did not realize the camber there. Is highway trucking an aspect in the game? Yeah, you can do. You can get a truck with... I need to get out of here. You can get a truck with a low loader and with a crane on it. And you can put your construction vehicles on them to manually move them from construction site to site. Or you can fast travel. It's up to you, but sometimes it can be a bit finicky loading some of the machines onto the trailers. But if you've got the patience and the time, you can do it. It's just that the traffic itself is not amazing traffic AI. It's, you know, everybody drives really slowly. I mean, I think the motorway speed's like 50, which, considering it's, I think it's made by a German company who have the Autobahn, which doesn't have a speed limit. It's a bit odd. Can't believe I actually nearly rolled over the Zix. Quite low key there. This is a good old crane truck. We just up and down, helps it spin around a bit faster. I think that, yeah, so the Autobahn has no actual speed limit, but a lot of it can just be 2 lanes, so you'll get trucks overtaking each other. So you won't actually have a chance to, say, flex your car's potential. Right, should see if the BM can do this on its own. As the rain starts to pour down. I mean, I'm just going to have to drive the Zix out at some point anyway, but... Oh, that's a bit, yeah, when it comes to actually unloading the... unloading the tree. Oh, no. Oh, don't fall down there. You want to climb? You want to do a solid... God, I don't know the way out of here. This place is like a maze. But I'd say though, wait until if you're looking to get Construction Simulator, wait till it's on sale. And say like the Steam, I guess there's an autumn or a Halloween sale or whatever they'll style it, or the winter sale. That'll be the best time. There's two regions. You got like a European map and an American map, and there's a lot of branded vehicles to play around with, and some very wonky physics in some places. All right, we shouldn't need the all-wheel drive, and then we can just follow this road. And then we'll get the Zix. It'd be nice if they changed, in Construction Simulator, they changed the damage model so that it actually damaged you if you collided with something, because at the minute, fuel and repairs just increase just with your time spent in the vehicle. It's damage over time, essentially, which is a bit odd. Because you can sit there, you can sit perfectly still for 10 minutes, and the maintenance bar will have gone down, even though you haven't done anything. Not that you're pushed to repair and refuel all the time. You can sit for days, like on the same project before running out of fuel or needing repairs. You're a massive fan of Snowrunner. Hi Max, welcome to the stream. We're currently shifting some big trees. Well, what were big trees? It's going pretty well so far in our hard mode adventure. Although at some point I still need to move 60,000 cellulose or whatever it is for the paper mill factory mission. 16 cargo. I don't want to have to buy a super heavy trailer just for the sake of that one mission. Ouch. It doesn't seem right. I might have to do a few runs with like this trailer. I need to get this wheel fixed at some point as well. Although it's genuinely, with one steering wheel active, it's doing a good job. I mean, yeah, you can tell we're on a lean, but because I'm not paying $2,500 for a single spare wheel. Looks like, oh, wait, already? Do we? I'll probably find out later. It's just chaos at the minute on that side of things. Am I playing with a controller? Yes, I am. I'm using an Xbox controller, but I'm playing on PC. Oh, okay. He's the best of a bad bunch. Because it's still the same government type. Well, it's the same political party. I actually wanted to go down here. All right, let's squeeze it up on through here. PC graphics are meant to be really good. I mean, if you turn them up, I mean, I don't know what I'm set for, but I mean, you know, the stream's only at 1080p, so even if I was on super full ultra, you wouldn't see that on the stream. I mean, I play in 1440, and that's downscaled to 1080. I mean, I have all the settings to high. but I don't stream in 1440, so because it takes a lot of bandwidth. Right, let's get over this rail line. Right, then we just get the old crane here. Yeah, I mean, but PS4 is old now. There's only so much you can do on old hardware. What was I needing? Isn't PS5 and like Xbox One series, they're 60 FPS now, right? Oh, this is a bit of a narrow bridge for this truck. Yeah, I don't think I could. PS4 aims a Duke. Yeah, I imagine it's the same with the Xbox One X or S. I can't remember what they call it anymore. There are games with 60 FPS on PS4, but like I say, it might be dependent. I mean, Snowrunner being a open sandbox with lots of vehicles and moving parts and different things going on. Different games have different limitations. I mean, a good example is Halo 4 for the Xbox 360. Now, early Xbox 360 games, obviously they're all 30 FPS. But some of them, you know, you would look back now and think, God, that is really showing its age. But you look at Halo 4 and you think, oh my God, they got every ounce of power out of the Xbox 360. Because the cutscenes are buttery smooth. But some older games are like looking at soup through tracing paper. It depends what the priorities are. Sounded like he's gonna take flight. Yeah, I don't miss that from because I had an original Xbox One, and yeah, at times like loading into things like Destiny and stuff, like God, the sounds it used to make. Then I upgraded to an Xbox One X, and it was a lot quieter. I'm like, oh, it's kind of peaceful now. PS5 can handle it, no problem. Oh, good. Yeah, that's the thing where playing PC and PS4 Pro, the difference is big. Yeah, I'll bet. That's the thing. Some games will be so demanding on the hardware that the fan just has to run at maximum for the entire time you're playing the game. Especially for something with a lot of particle effects. God, the old Xbox playing Destiny used to sound like a washing machine on full pelt for the entire time because there's so many particle effects going on. It's just like, can I turn it down, please? Yeah, that's it. It's a good point, Mike. You don't often see a PC and a sofa combo. There's definitely the convenience there for console gaming is the the addition of a sofa or a comfy chair. I'm now in my head trying to brainstorm ideas for integrating a PC tower into a sofa with like a fold out screen somewhere and a small table for a keyboard and a mouse. Because sometimes that's just what you want. Like a setup like that, a comfy setup like that would be great for, you know, playing something, say like this, or for, you know, for like Kerbal Space Program, where it's, well, mostly chill until you start your rocket launch and you start to panic. But you just want to relax. Whereas, you know, a lot of shooters, it's leaning in forward. It doesn't matter that if you're on a sofa or something. You don't have your PC set up when you. I mean, I don't have my PC set up next to in the living room TV. But I mean, it depends on your living situation as well. Like if you're in a flat, I used to live in a what they call a studio flat, so everything was in one room by the bathroom. So I could have moved the sofa over to the PC, but the desk would have been too tall. I'd have been playing sort of like this because it was quite a lot of sofa. All right. Oh, what mission am I gonna do after this? I have to I can't get over the. Why do trucks suck at getting over the rail lines? Come on. There you go. Cheeky slide. So imagine on console, in the video settings, you have all these different items that you can change, because normally it's just a preset, a predetermined thing. Or can you change things like these? Is it? Yep, it's in. Console just has one filter to change. The rest is preset. Oh, as long as you can turn off film grain, because that is the worst. Film grain and volumetric fog. I don't want that in a video game. Plus, it never looks particularly good. Cargo management. Hey, there we go. There's another 18,500. Film grain is just... Always go through the visual settings before playing a game and turning off the unnecessary crap. Hang on, shoot, film grain. I mean, the minute it wants them any different, I'm just gonna turn it off. It's just gonna wind me up when I start to notice it more. Or particularly because of how the lighting works in this game, volumetric fog and light shafts look absolutely terrible. Because the lights are plane. They're planes rather than conical. So it just looks really weird. Do you notice it with the... I mean, you can't see it right now because it's the middle of the day. But the headlights are like cross planes of light. It just looks... Ah! Right, switch that off. Switch that off so we're not burning any fuel. Non-good industries. Wisconsin truck trip is what's needed. Oh, it's that one. What is film grain? It instead of being a clear view. I mean, this is quite a foggy scene, so it's not ideal. It adds like more grainy elements. It's more of a film thing. I mean, it's not realistic. Right. 16 cellulose. Where is it going? Oh, it's going to the train station. It's an automatic switch off whenever I see there's an option for it, and it's on. It has different effects on different games, but it adds like a grainy filter like over the top of everything, and it's rubbish. It's pointless. What's the best way for me to do this? So I've got the twin steer. That'd be 4 runs. I've got somewhere. Oh, the Tetraforce has the flatbed and flatbed trailer. So that's 6. So that's 3 journeys. Or 5, 10. With a 5-slot trailer, it's 4 journeys. Oh no, I could do it in 3. You do 2 lots of 5 and leave it 6 and use the Tetraforce or something for the last one. Right, so going to have to get the Tetraforce down eventually, but for the moment, although we do only have 66 liters of fuel, am I going to do Wisconsin truck trip with a broken truck? Refuel me, please. What other trucks do I have in the vicinity? Nothing particularly suited to low saddle. I'll stop at the garage on the way in, but I can't sell trailers, so there's no point me buying a trailer just to do something a bit quicker. It doesn't make sense. It's a waste of money. Right, let's nip over the old rail line. Cheeky shortcut. Might see. God, I can't even remember what trucks I've got in the garage. Just concerned about this truck's ability to get through the couple of muddy patches that are in Grainswood River, whatever it's called. We'll see what we have in the garage. Just, yeah, I'm not going to buy a big trailer just so I can do it in 2 runs. If it was normal mode, I would, because I could sell the trailer, but I cannot. So I will not. Which is going to make Yukon great. Although I might actually just need to suck it up and buy one. Right. Super heavy trailer. Yeah, it's 9,000. Oh, I could swap the tires. Just changing the tires and then... Oh, but none of the tires are going to be cheap. I re-equip UOD2, it's not going to equip me with a dodgy, broken set, is it? $2,000 for one wheel. Doesn't seem worth it, really. Because oh no, because I have those. So this is how I fixed the Khan Sentinel. I didn't actually... What were the things I repaired in reality? The fuel tank. And I think that was it. Everything else I swapped to a different component in the garage. If I put... Oh my god, no, look, it actually kept the broken one. Oh, continuity win. Well done, Snowrunner. I couldn't outfox you this day. Hang on, I need to see what trucks were in that garage. Could use the Fleet Star. Oh god, it's in a more. Oh, which means I do have 2 cranes. Oh, whoops. If I bring it over just to use it for one job, it's kind of a waste of 3,000 because I have to then pay to move it again. What's in Black Badger Lake? Cat 745C, Tega 64. It's going to be expensive on fuel. Pacific P12. It's not going to have enough space for fuel. Tatra Phoenix has a tanker on the back. Royal BM it is. Should be able to get this done before the end. I'm gonna be a busy boy. Ooh, let's see if I can show. Right. So here, you see how the light, it fades in and it's a bit more conical? Hope you can see that. If I look at the Zix, it's going to prove me a bloody liar now. Get the right... Oh, it's not doing it. Oh, hang on. You could... There we go. Right. You can just see... Well, I don't know how well you can see it, to be honest. I go into photo mode. You can see 2 crossed planes that actually forms the light, which is why this bit here looks different to this bit here, because it's these bits you're seeing through 2 different planes, whereas this bit has no planes of light on it. It's really weird. You can sort of see the shapes a little bit when you put the camera near them. It's just one of those funny things. Alright, let's scoot our way up and out of the map. I should really put a highway box in this thing. For consistency. Right, so it's going to look a bit repetitive for a while until I pull out the Tatra Force. Which, yeah, I was going to use that to bring... The Tatarin's been sitting in the woods for God knows how long as well, so I need to bring that down. Whoa, right. So I'm reluctant to change all the bonnet ornaments on my trucks as well, because that'll get expensive, because I want to change to the Tyrannosaurus. But no. Although, well, I get 50% back. All right, through we go. Shouldn't need to refuel until I get back to this point, so off we go. It's pretty deep, so I'm going to try and aim for the left. Let those back wheels do pretty much all of the work. It is from the paper factory, yeah. As long as you're still moving, if you're in the high gear, even if you've taken your finger off the gas, or your foot off the pedal, you should, if the vehicle is still moving, should be able to keep it in the gear. Right, so what speed is this at the minute? Like 25 kilometers per hour. Weird that it's in kilometers in an American truck. Not in Imperial. So many terrible roads around this place. Ooh, what's happened there? Oh yeah, all-wheel drive on, please. Yeah. Come on, bite down, get grip. See, this is a particularly muddy spot. Oh, that was close. I'm gonna go around this post while I make my way down. That way I can't fall over. It's gonna be worth me going up over the woods, maybe not. Oh, my cruise control back. Mudrunner. Like that. Yeah, I don't see any reason why they couldn't put it back in. Because, I mean, at the moment, the closest thing we have to that is the high and low gears, but you still have to, you know, keep it buried in the loud pedal. It's just really wheel spinning a little, well, quite a lot, but it's going to be a lot worse coming back through. Oh no, I'm through whatever I hit. It was probably a dead tree. Always wiggling, always steering, always wiggling. It's not the same. They're still there. Oh yeah, definitely. Just added one more thing to the to-do list. definitely going to be interesting to see what coming back through here, fully loaded on cellulose, is going to be like. Maybe through. Oh, the dry stuff. Oh, we did so many deliveries to Paper Factory A. For A, B, and C. Ow. Let's give it a bit of auto just so we can get around there and get sorted out. Ah, don't have a crane nearby for manual loading. You left the Tiger in the middle of the road. Let's whip it around. Although in total, it'll be 1,600 in costs. Unless I have a crane nearby. Nope. I think I do. Channeling my Euro truck. Although I've not actually gone in any of the bays. I've just gone across them all. Oh, it's 150, not 100. I've forgotten about that. 450, so 600. Oh, thanks, Rolly. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Plenty of videos and... Oh, I've put the truck in neutral. Plenty of videos and streams every week. So be sure to check out the main bulk of the channel. Suppose if I get stuck, I can use the Tiger to assist. Wheel spin my way to glory. Am I using any mods? No. This is vanilla hard mode. No mods. If I was using mods, I know which ones I'd be using, and the game would be very easy. Alright, back through the mud. Let's go through on the right as we've just come through on the left. We'll try and use a bit of unused ground. Hard mode in... I mean, it's not that bad. Plus, it's relative. Like, I've done all the regional objectives in Tamir. It's pretty straightforward. And I started live streaming hard mode when I went to Amore and did the entire thing live. So, you know, it's I'm used to it. How far? The back winch is not going to reach, is it? No. This is the only iffy bit about using this truck for this job. Yeah, I'm not getting any power, so I have to essentially wheel spin. It's a bit of a pain. Because I'd rather not. Get some big weaving going on. I criticize them for hitting the truck and get me stuck or stopped all the time, but God, the fallen trees are they're so useful. Come on, give me second gear. Nope, you don't want to. All right. Great at the bog. Ooh! Oh, that's what I get for reading chat. 25 damage straight on the engine. Oh yeah, and I'm still a wheel down. My front right is toast. Yeah, it is the front right. Where's seems like everything just vanished, but whatever. It's this bit as well. It's just some of the bigger trucks struggle in this little area. I think it's just awkward for the sake of it. Before I need to level myself out. Some just obnoxiously difficult areas just for the sake of it. Come on, BM, you can do it. Oh, I am wheel deep in mud. I think even the Tatra Force struggles through this bit. It's got fairly decent mud tires. Just no progress. Ah, I hate having to rely on the winch so much. But you know, they limited these trucks in a way that made it impossible for them to get through mud. Such a weird decision for balance. This makes the winch a crutch that you have to invest quite a bit of money in. Winch variants are not cheap. Autonomous winch, I'd say, is fairly priced because you can use it, you know, with the engine off. But oh, the other ones, you pay for more power, but if you roll over, you know, you're still stuck. You still can't do anything about it. Right, we've got a bit of road. We can give it some beans for a bit. It is fine. It is satisfying to get out of the mud, but I don't like relying on the winch like all the time. It just feels like it's hard for just for the sake of it. There's nothing you can do to get out of that situation except for using a winch, either from another vehicle or yourself to a tree. Whereas in Spintires, you know, you could change the tire pressure, and it made a difference, and it enabled you to get out of crap conditions. Good afternoon, Mr. Chameleon. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a good weekend. All right, before we jump through, we don't need to top up on fuel yet. We still got plenty. All right, let's get this dropped off and we can refuel and head back. Thanks, game. trailer. Don't be naughty now and go sliding away and flipping over. Would not be a happy bunny. Righty. I kind of want to go. I went go-karting at the weekend, and I want to do it some more. It's really fun. Racing downhill, yeah. It's because I've only got the off-road gearbox in the truck. I mean, if I was in the high range, if I had the high range box, thanks. Just game, just whatever. I'd have crashed a long time ago. I'd smashed the truck and cargo to bits. But I've undone all the repairs I did earlier. Oh, it's boss music time. Because it knows I'm getting to the railway. If a go-kart won't start, then it's just a cart. That is true. There's no way to disable rock damage there. Yeah. At least with New Game Plus, you can just disable damage. Just to save yourself the headache. Ah, yeah, I guess there's no way that train car is going to fit 16 of these pallets in. But apparently it is. All right, off we go again. Make the same journey. Don't hurt me. Okay, thank you. I did a bunch of offline construction contracts over the weekend. Got myself up to 2 million in 2 million whatever credits, dollars, money, whatever they actually call it in the game. Bought more vehicles. Money is definitely no longer a worry. Not that it was really much of a worry. In ETS2, cargo damage received was AI cars not knowing. Yes. Yeah, you're taking a corner on a roundabout and then the AI just like plows into you and you're the one that gets penalized. I'm glad they separated out the truck, trailer, and cargo damage. When they added that you could buy your own trailers. So it means that most of the time now, if you're in a road traffic incident and they hit the trailer, the cargo is going to be fine. It'll just be the trailer that's damaged. Oh, phew. Except if you've driven by a helicopter, in which case everything will be damaged. God, that was like the equivalent of second gear. Jeez. Well, thank everybody for the support, as always. Yeah, 15 likes. That's I wasn't sure hard mode would get this kind of reception on its return after a couple of months. I don't know if it's me or the hard mode. Who knows? I certainly don't. I've got to struggle back through the mud again. We definitely should be able to finish this contract before the end of today's stream. I guess I don't actually know what the final one is. But I think I'm going to stick around a little bit. I'll probably do it a bit more off screen, but complete some of the missions to get more money before going anywhere. I do kind of plan to do... there are a couple of trucks that I want, such as the Aramatsu Forester. So that's a great logging truck. You know, it's got its own crane. It can work well with the Cat 745C. But typically, when I've moved to a different region, I've stayed there. But I'd like to do phase 8. But I need the metal detector to do some of those missions. Which means having to go to Amandra to get the metal detector. So it's like, yeah, maybe I will just say nip into the odd map just to get a certain point, a certain item. Yeah, they're chucking in a bit too many dependencies lately. Like, it's staffed on the PTS, you know, you had to have the metal detector equipped. You didn't even have to use it. You just had to have it on the truck and drive into a circle. And they were like, oh, there's the cargo. Like, yeah, I didn't need the metal detector. I could see the 30-foot cargo container with my own 2 eyes. It's not hard. But anyway, just stop ranting as much. They won't let me playtest their stuff in the future if I keep ranting. I don't know. Right. I don't know why I've turned all-wheel drive on. That was a weird move. Don't trust her eyes. Right. Get across. Get across there. Oh, is that? What are my chances? I'm going to take a chance on this because it'll determine if I come back this way when I'm loaded up. It might be a horrible mistake, but it's what this stream's all about. Me making terrible mistakes every 5 minutes. Ooh, it's a bit rocky. But less mud. As long as I can keep the momentum going. Am I going to do this though with a trailer full of cellulose? Oh my god, there's so many rocks. Ow. Right. It might be doable with a trailer full of cellulose. But if I tip over, oh, there's no... Closest crane is the Bandit, which, well, it's not that far away. Very flammable cargo, cellulose. What if I scrape the pallet of cellulose on some nearby flint? I'll go up like a nether portal in Minecraft. What a crossover. Crossover for the ages. Snowrunner Minecraft. Oh, that was way easier. Yeah, I'm going to do that on the way back. And then in 5 minutes, it'll all have gone wrong when I've tipped over. Shortcuts are never shortcuts. Yeah. It may be a shorter route, but it'll take you longer. So is it really a shortcut? That Tega's still in the way. It's a bit irresponsible, left it there. No, they just leave it out. I don't leave it outside. Did I not build a warehouse or something? Right. Jimmy, the truck around. Which truck is this? This is the Royal BM17. You can obtain from Alaska. I think it's free, or you might have to fix it. It's in Northport. In fact, when I was in hard mode for Alaska, way back when, whoa, well over like I don't know, was it like 18 months ago or something? There was no official hard mode. It was my self-imposed rules. And I very awkwardly dragged this truck onto the back of a low loader. And it took forever to do, but I did it. I got it on there just to make it, just to make towing it easier. Please turn right. Yeah. It's the problem. I've got the suspension raised up maybe a bit too high, so the truck chassis is catching the trailer. It just lifts the front off the ground. Stops us from steering. I'm going to leave it in low plus. That's, yeah, there are some mighty boulders to climb here. It's a bit odd. Come on, you've got the power. Although your nose is digging in a bit. Keep the wiggle going. Those massive wheels will cut through eventually. Come on. Thought it was the one. I like the BM. Yeah. Just it rides so high. I don't know if I actually need the raised suspension for the tire set I've got on. I've been stopped by a rock. I'm absolutely going to pull that tree down, so I might just have to go straight to the right. Come on. Get over the rock. Oh no, we're in Stucktown. Oh dear. That's the point we could do with using. Ah, oh, come on. It's this particular bit is always avoided it just because of the lack of diff lock. I mean, it's all right. Not getting enough. Hang on. Ah, I've not done the turn. Maybe I just need a bit more power to try and turn the wheels. Sometimes low gear isn't always the answer. If I go too low, that middle axle won't push. Ah. Oh. Oh. I'm inches. Oh, there's a tree there, actually. Just some serious boulders. There we go. Obviously, it wasn't a problem when we were essentially going downhill into them. Is this harder or easier than the other route? I don't know. At least I can move. Ish. Phew. No, I'm doing about the same amount of winching now, so they're fairly even. Yeah, exactly. Shortcuts not cooperating. It's the size of these, size of some of these boulders. Because of the extra weight compared to when we initially came through. That was not the right winch point. Oh, it's that one. Trailer is a lot heavy now, a lot heavier. And it seems like, it feels like somebody's come through and sprinkled a lot of mud. Because it wasn't a problem earlier on. Still struggling. It's alright, only a lot more boulders to go. It's when they get, you see that wedge between the wheels. Oh, that's a small shrub. We don't want that. Ah, we stuck again? Yeah, look. I mean, they must have... they do the thing where they pop out of the ground as you're going past. So you're fine the first time through, but the second time, you just get absolutely hammered. I can try and climb this way. Get to the grass. Grassy bit's always best bit. There we go. It was probably about the same in terms of time spent stuck. No, turn, make this corner. Oh, don't need the don't need all-wheel drive. Oof. Thank God there was no flint on any of those rocks. Oh yeah, what probably wasn't helping was the flat tire still. Determined to not fix it. But it can pull its weight when it needs to, just as long as it's not through a boulder field. Right, now we're up the hill and give it a bit of gas. And then we'll do some running around in the Tatra Force, where I will not get it wedged between trees. I promise. Right, getting down the hill should be fairly easy like it was last time. Here's hoping. Just nice and gentle, just feather the gas. Also helps with steering. If your foot's to the floor and you're trying to steer, I mean, that's how you get understeer. But you take your foot off the gas. It'll often help your steering angle. Oh, gotta watch out for the moose. I'm sure I'll be fine. Seeing as nothing else really moves in this game apart from the birds that fly out of the ground. Also, having all of your tires intact will also help with handling. To the left. It's just a lot of cargo to move in one go, but at least the route is not God, I wasn't even accelerating. So I took loads of damage the first time I came through, but the second time I didn't. That's, I was gonna say, isn't that not understeer rather than understeer? Yeah, it took what, a third of the suspension damage on the first time through. Took the same route the second time, not a peep until those 2 bits of suspension damage just then. And I wasn't even accelerating at that point. Grand, right, let's get this out of the way. Now we're going to go to a truck that's a lot slower. Right, while we're here. Not that one. Train departure. 3 metal beams. Oh, is it for the bridge that doesn't touch the ground? We're finishing the support pillars. 3 spare service parts. 3 fuel. I know where to get the fuel. Oh, I should probably get those upgrades at some point as well. For now, let's activate the ramp. No idea how I'm going to turn this thing around, but I'm going to try. Wait, does this even fit on here? Oh, it's going to be... Oh, first attempt. I don't think it actually can fit. Plus the amount of smoke makes it kind of hard to see. Nope, she don't fit. Oh well, the Tatra Force has some fuel on the roof. Just looking to save a bit of time. It's just so smoky. Oh, there's 10 metal rolls in there. How convenient's that? Right. Give you some fuel. Yeah, that'll be enough. Oh, put the ramp up. Put the ramp up. Oh, yeah. This can run with all-wheel drive on without it costing more fuel. See, look how the consumption doesn't change. So, I don't know why it isn't just all-wheel drive always on. So, well, also, it's got the worst turning circle. I've just realized as well that I could have used this in the way that I'd used it to shift all the metal rolls. I probably could have got all 16 cellulose on this flatbed trailer combo. Somehow. I mean, they're all square, so they fit together nicely. Get through here. We'll get down, head up to the gate, refuel via the Tatra Phoenix. So that will have been quite a lot of fuel used. But this is the perfect number of cargo left over as we go for journey 3 for the cellulose. That shortcut, we wouldn't have got the super heavy trailer along there. I mean, using that trailer essentially requires the Zix. Oh, it's been a while since I've driven this. It's completely battered state because I refuse to pay to have it fixed cosmetically. Right. Just that speed is not its greatest. It's not like the Azov 5, where it's like, oh, it's an armored truck, but it's fast as hell. This is armored. It is not fast as hell. Let's avoid the mud. Oh, it's starting to rain again. Boo. Right, but at least, I mean, we'll still probably struggle a little getting through the mud, but it's not too bad with this thing. Although one thing I kind of want to test is the wheel durability, because the Tatra Force and the Tatra Phoenix have 100 hit points per wheel. Which has meant I've never changed the tires. But, oh, I wonder, do they actually get access to the new tire set? Be interesting to see. See if the new ones are actually better in any way. Not that they're a particularly bad set of tires, they're just mediocre. It probably says the game probably says that they're excellent, but there are a lot of excellents that have fairly mediocre results. Come on, you can make it around. There you go. Let's take a cruise into the garage. Customize. Oh yeah, they're MSH1. But they're so expensive. Are they on par with MSH1? I think so. Because they're their own set of MSH1, because that's a unique looking tire. Sorry, it's MSH, not MSH. Not MHS. So these are the same as those. Quick look. I mean, I actually have this saved somewhere now, but yeah, I'm still using the right. MSH1 is what is equipped. MSH1 mud rating 3. MHS mud rating 2. But they'll still say excellent. One's definitely worse than the other. And then the DMHS rated 2. So yeah, what I've got is best. But I do have a chain variant. Winches are expensive. Right, let's carry on. This thing would like to move. Come on, get a move on. All right. So this will be the third mission completed once we've done this. 3 in 3 hours is not a bad rap. Oh wow, the rain stopped as quickly as it started. Although I had somewhat set up 2 of the missions already. Could it go? Isn't it a demon? Man, I tell you, it gives the Azov 6 a run for its money for speed. Although it won't beat the Azov 6 for fuel consumption. So I don't think anything this big will. There's a little walrus. Wally. Oh. It is a leisurely drive in this thing. I still love how they haven't adjusted the when the truck is damaged, the windscreen decal is over the top of the windscreen wiper. They're not actually attached to the body. $93 liters. I think we've only got 10 in reserve though, despite having 8 jerry cans on the roof. 10 liters between all of them. Fill it from the Phoenix when we get through the gate, which will need some maneuvering. It is a shame that, yeah, I don't want to lose money just to improve the cosmetic appearance. I've grown accustomed to them to all my trucks essentially looking completely battered because a lot of them are recovered from a broken state. All right. See if I can maneuver myself out of the way. I've really left the Tatra Phoenix in a bad place. There we go. Put the fuel from the tank in the repair supply. Back in the Phoenix. And we do it again. Oh, thanks a lot, really. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one, which will be Friday. Right. Run down, we'll grab these bitties. Oh, I mean, I'm not finished yet. It's just somebody else is going. I'm still going. All right, come on. Through the mud, please. Yeah. Right. I think for the route to the paper factory, I will take the shortcut, but for the way back, the stoppages are about the same, so I'll just come the regular way. Don't forget, if you want to join the Discord, link is in the description. I think should be. Just change that back over so I know what's going on. See how this fares in the Boulder Gully. Oh, hold on. Yep, no thanks. Yeah, it'll do. Be prepared for the unexpected. Such as various bridges being missing for no real reason. Oh, is that all I get out of the lights? It's a bit naff. Oh, I want to avoid that, but I don't want to go up the slope too much. It should do all right. I'm a little confused as to why something like this doesn't just have diff lock always on, given the heavy duty nature of it. But yeah, it is what it is. It's a bit late to complain about it now. It worked for the tractors, but it won't work for this. As long as we keep our foot in, we should be fine. Come on now. Don't go over that one. Oh, we actually pushed it into the ground. My nose is being irritated, which is why I'm pulling funny faces as I try not to sneeze. Oh yeah, that was way quicker for getting back. Do I use the crane? Save myself $600 dollar bills. God, it's not 600, it's 900. Ah, maybe I will then. Yeah, so it won't take me long to manually load. It'll be fine. Insert third comment about Tega in the middle of the road. Oh god, turning around here is going to be something awful. Stop. It's just stop written all over the floor. It might be easier just using the crane to spin it around. Oh, actually, that would be ideal. Oh, I have not missed this very slow animation. Right. Stop. Say, you can stop going down. Hey, thank you very much, Kim. The support is very much appreciated. Right, come on, spin it around. Spin it around. Oh my god, I'd forgotten how painfully slow this crane is compared to all the others. We load ourselves up slowly but surely. So the next mission, I need 3 metal beams. So that's 6 metal rolls, which is, well, just so turns out it's what this truck can carry. That is what it's been doing for a lot of its time in the other map. Right. Hey, you've got a little blue Deck Plays logo. Oh, hang on. Right, might have to use the crane arm to shimmy this one back. Or not, you know. What? Are these things like really heavy or something? I mean, they're not that heavy. Why is it only going in a certain direction? Ugh. Oh, now the other one's moving. Come on. Just want to move it back enough so I can slot another one in. Ugh. It won't go anywhere. But wait, why is this one moving? No, you don't move. Right. Hopefully I can roughly fit one in there. Enjoy streams to get me through the Monday and Friday afternoons while we... Oh, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Right, let's hoist that up in the air. Every little helps, as they say. Alright, hopefully I can... What? What's that one doing? Why did it... You know, this is taking longer than anticipated, and I'm not surprised. Oh, I'm turning that the wrong way. Right. Move that one along. Right, and then move that one along. Come on. God, this is really making a meal out of this. Only quite good with a crane. Right. One in the truck bed can stay there. We'll just throw that one down. What a mess. What's it doing? Where's it going? It's just thrown itself off the trailer. Very slowly. Oh god, yeah, this crane can't like reach inside of its own body. No, I just want it to go up, not... The crane controls are weird. They combine two different things when they shouldn't. Oh no. Missed it. Right, that'll do. That might have to do. Grab that one. Right, pack before that one throws itself off again. Yeah. We got there. Nope, wrong one. Not the ramp. Restore crane. No, God, we got there in the end. Do you find that because you're playing constant that you find the crane? Yes, because the Snowrunner crane, the function for head up, if it'll let me move, the function for head up also controls the extension for some reason, which it should not be a thing, because they're not like that on real cranes, nor is it like that in Construction Simulator, where you do have independent control of all of the specific functions. Plus, this crane struggles to reach where the first cargo is. It struggles to reach that point because the crane is too big. But if it was moved closer to the cab, it wouldn't have as many issues trying to reach that first cargo slot, which is why I left the cargo in the way I did. End county maintained road. It's just for this small area. It's weird. Right, let's see how we do getting through here. Although our tires are much better, our ride height is lower than the BM. Oh, the water. So shiny. But it looks like we're doing okay for now. I suppose I'm going to travel at the same speed doing it that way. And it reduces wheel spin and fuel use. But yeah, I do wish they'd rework the hell? The crane controls so that they actually functioned as they should do. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. Because we don't have an appropriate level of control over the small loading crane or the big crane. Because, you know, you move the head up and it starts extending, which is that would be a completely separate lever, because you don't always need it to do that. And, you know, in the same breath that I've not seen anybody fold away a loading crane in Snowrunner, like to get it into this position. It's through the control scheme, it's not physically possible to do it. At least through a controller. Maybe I should try the crane controls with a keyboard. In fact, I can just have a look. Move crane left, right. Move crane, DS, A and W, forward, backwards, left and right. Yep, that's the same. Lift and lower. Ow. Yeah, it's the same on keyboard. It makes, oh, hang on, I should put it away. It makes no sense. You need another 2 controls, which could be done through the triggers, like the controller triggers, or, you know, it's not like a keyboard is lacking buttons. It's almost like these serves the right. There's a crane. Should we just guess the controls? 4 levers. Yeah, you'll have your first lever will be your slew, left and right. Second lever will be head up, like the first bit of the crane. Second would be the next one. Third for extension, and then if there's a winch, that would be the last one. Or if it's just a hook on the end, you know, you wouldn't need the last one. What map is this? This is phase 3. This is Wisconsin. Wisconsin by night. So we're in wait, which one is it? Black Badger Lake. It's just the middle of the night. And it's hard mode, so I can't skip time. Sorry, why have it just stopped? Oh, there's a boulder under the front of the truck. Couldn't see it because of the headlights. Yep, no worries. Let's get up here. Well, that's the tricky bit done now. Where are we at? Okay. We're nearing the end of phase 3 now. There's this and like one more contract, which means that then all the regional objectives would be completed. They'll stick around for any more lucrative tasks and contracts, just to earn a bit more money before moving on. So and I think where I'll move on to is, in fact, phase 8. Get the tractors and the pike, because essentially 3 free vehicles is great. The more the merrier. Although I don't know the fuel prices of the region yet, though. Through this bit, and then it's just up the hill, through the gateway, and then down the hill. What is watching us through the fireflies? But they look like evil eyes. wonky steering wheel. Doesn't even go around the steering column anymore. Look at those wheels spin in the high gear. Look at it go. God, it's really trying. It's just going to be better like that, really. You're always fine to use diff lock on a hard surface as long as you're going uphill. The game permits that. But as soon as you level out, it's like, nope, you need to turn that off. Yep, there it is. There's the warning. Even though we're on the same road surface. Watch out for the tunnel. Do I have... Oh, that's all gone. Oh, I've got some water. My karting antics. Oh, you clown. I was trying to turn on the all-wheel drive. All right. Loading screen, loading screen, loading screen. Oh, Muppet. Right, there we go. Did it properly that time. That never did make sense to me. Difflock doesn't care about the surface tire switch at all. No, no, I don't know why it punishes you for just being a hard surface, because if Difflock's engaged, it just makes turning harder. That's all. I suppose after prolonged use, it could strain the drivetrain. But, I mean... How often are you really on a hard surface in Snowrunner? But it will still... But if you're going uphill, it doesn't care. You could be going uphill forever and it won't tell you that you need to turn off Difflock. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's not like I'm going at a speed where having the wheels being driven at the same rate would really be that detrimental. Yeah, I'm doing... Let's see. Well, only because I'm going downhill. There is no way I'm doing 40... That's got to be kilometers per hour. Even that seems a bit generous. But I'm not exactly going to screw up the gearbox or the differentials at this speed. If oh yeah, the reason you can't have it on in automatic as well also kind of baffles. It's for slow driving only, except when it's always on. But it's not a problem when it's always on. I don't know, they're built differently. Bah. Maybe they do it for balance in a single player game. There's not even a it's not even a PvE element. It's, I mean, it's you're your own worst enemy in Snowrunner. Player engaged, sure, aware of engaged, but not exactly. It should have been the difflock thing should have been for hard mode only. I mean, Spintires, it wasn't a problem unless you played hard mode, if I remember correctly. But with this, with the normal mod, they sort of made a hybrid of the two. that. We're nearly there. Why is that cargo all damaged? Weird. Spooky cargo. Oh. Alright, I guess I'm going this way. I've made my decision to turn way too late. Come on, get over the railway. Quite a lot of profit from this mission because I spent 7,000 filling up the Tatra Phoenix for fuel. And that's a 17,000 reward plus the 2 login ones. So, oh yeah, I've made like 50 grand today. So what's left in here? 15,000 for a lot of login, and I'm plank moving. Oh god, so that's 4 wooden planks plus 6. That's 10. The wooden bridge is 8. Anything left? No, I've done all of that. Apparently I get the spare service parts. Are they genuinely just there? Why is that even a thing? What? Move this cargo 100 meters, please. The fuel's in the bottom left. Oh, at least I don't need to leave the map. I go from the mini warehouse to the rolled steel factory for the metal beams. Annoyingly, I need 3 fuel and not 2. What's nearby that could do that? Something with triple car. Ah, the BM could do it, actually. Ooh. It is pretty far. I would like to bring that fuel carrier trailer. Can I see how much is in that? It's full. I need to extract all the fuel from that. Oh. Wait, there's a truck there. There's a truck there. Where's my Tatrin? Tatrin, please. Let's go and investigate. If I can get... That's not going to be a free truck, is it? I don't think. Am I going to get there with 100? Yeah, I should be able to get there with 170 liters. I could just... Although, if I go back to the fuel station, the train station even, I can refuel myself. Top up my supplies. Ah, yeah, we'll be fine in automatic. Okay, it's been a while since I drove this as well. Ah! One of the neat things, Difflot doesn't do anything if the wheels can turn at the same rate because the gears will lock in opposing directions. The carrier will rotate. Hang on. Oh god, I'm going to need to read that again. If the wheels can turn at the same rate, gears will lock. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, so the carrier takes over the primary movement if there's not too much strain. I've not looked into differentials and gearboxes for a long time, but I get the basic principle. I mean, the first person that came up with the first basic diff was probably hailed a genius. Because obviously the first axle would have just been a bar with a wheel on each side, which is fine for a trailer drawn by a horse because it just turns on the spot. But when you start adding more wheels, you think, oh god, this is really quite awkward for us to steer. Like, right. Well, what if we had this weird spherical mechanism which allows the wheels on either side to spin in opposite direction if needs be? Right. So grab the fuel out of this little tanker. Refuel. That's us done. So that the gap in the rack is probably for a spare wheel. Yeah, a bit of air. Rack and pinions. Yeah. Oh god, yeah. Not seen that terminology in quite a while. Right, so where are we going? I could have just gone down the... Yeah, I'll go down the railway line, to be honest. It's going to be easier. There. That way. And... certainly be easier just to go straight down the railway line. Engineering marvels. It's and they're definitely the sort of things that are just taken for granted these days. Imagine the first sort of 8-wheel drive vehicle, you know, running 4 diffs, and then you have like the control box, the gearbox, all the drive, half of the drive shafts running in the opposite direction to the others. Yeah, you know, somebody had to sit and figure it out. Leave early cars had a ship wheel. Yeah, why not? Well, some like fairground style rides still do that sort of thing of a vertically set wheel, just something that runs straight down. It's just far more convenient to have it at an angle. My accelerator finger getting worn out now. See what this mission's about. If it's just recovering, well, unless it pays a lot, it's just recovering a vehicle for the sake of just getting paid, then Oh, is that? Oh yeah, yeah, we can go this way. I think what it is. It looks like a Royal BM, to be honest. Boxy nose, long wheelbase. Top Gear did a couple of years, it'll be when it was still Clarkson, Ham and May, they did a piece on, you know, what was the first car that had all of the conventional parts that we would recognize today in the certain order. So the three pedals, the gear stick placement, the handbrake placement, and there were a lot of iterations of cars before it that just had the most... Oh, it's a P12. It just had the most like random arrangement. Like the accelerator was on a lever. Yeah. Right. Oh, access to location. All right, might be worth doing then. Deliver the truck to the fuel storage. Why don't we give it a go, seeing as we wanted to be in that general direction anyway? I thought it told me the winch was connected, but it definitely wasn't. Oh, it's gonna be interesting for sure. Yeah, can we turn you on? All right. It's in a somewhat stable position. Just gotta get myself around this corner. Where? Oh God. Oh, I should probably opt to go through towards the sawmill, actually, if at all possible. All right, back down the hill you go, buddy. Would be helpful if you could control 2 winches. Yes. One attached to the vehicle. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there are trucks that visually have 2 winches, but yeah, you know, like the Derry Longhorn 4520 has 2 rear-mounted winches. Yeah, they're purely for show. I think the actual winch cable with the hook is animated as well, just almost like salt in the wound. It's not liking that, right? Surprised this is set up to have a crane on it and not some kind of logging frame. An option to, instead of pulling on the winch, to extend it, you give it a bit of slack, would also be nice. Right now, I don't need the P12 to be so close to me. Which I'm gonna have to work backwards. Bridges, okay. It's gonna go well. No matter what, I've got to cross a bridge. We'll do this way. At least then I can use the Tatterin to get the fuel tanker out. Yeah, because sometimes the only way to tip over a vehicle with a winch, if it's particularly heavy, is to do a run up, and then you use the sort of the elastic force and the momentum to like pull the vehicle over. But that means you have to know how far away you can go before you can equip the winch, and if you go too far, then you have to come back out the menu and reverse and then adjust yourself, and it's a lot of back and forward. Whereas if you could just go to a point where you know you would be close enough and then just pay out on the winch, that'd be so much better. Oh, sorry about your engine. Left or right? Okay, that's all right. Although I'm failing to turn right. God, they are big trucks, the Pacifics. I think they're actually undersized in the game, in all honesty. From what I've seen in pictures, they're absolutely enormous. get this thing through the woods. Come on, you're nearly there. I think only because the P12 is in such a good condition is the Tatterin faring well with doing this. Come on, you can do it. Not actually a bad route to get down here. Access to locations. What else is it going to grant me? But it'd be metal beams. Oh, it's a... Really? This is like the least opportunity. Oh, there are repairs as well. I might have spoken just a little too soon. Crane truck is on the order of 4 to 5 meters wide, 20 meters long on the small end scale. Oh yeah, like a dedicated one. Yeah. No, it is just a fuel station, despite the logo with a wrench on it. And it says repair area. Maybe because I don't have any damage, I can't access that aspect. Right, let's find something to run into. Oh yeah, the engine's at the back. But I don't have much reversing speed, so is this gonna hurt? Nope. Something must be able to injure me. Well, this'll hurt. Or not. Since when I have destroyed this truck several times. And yet when I want... Oh, that'll do it. A wheel or something. Get something wedged in the suspension. What? Like impervious to damage all of a sudden. What? Where's the damage? Oh, well, isn't that annoying? Although not as annoying as the position I've just pushed this tanker into. But yeah, I think that's just a fuel station, which is in the most, I don't know, inopportune place for refueling. Whoop, hold on. Just want to cause some damage. Come on, flip over. Can't drag you like this the whole way back. I mean, I can, but I shouldn't. So that is where we are going to end it for today. So it's been a very productive one. What are we on money-wise? 350. And we've just got access to a fueling station that I don't really need. So yeah, I want to thank you all very much for watching. Friday, we should be back with Construction Simulator. As that will become, at least for now, the regular Friday thing. Thursday, there should be a review video, followed by another review video on Sunday. I don't know whether to make it like Wednesday or Thursday compared to the Sunday. But, yeah. So, hope I catch you all for that. In the meantime, have a good week. And I will catch you later.